Hello friends, welcome back in the tutorial of Introduction to Adobe Photoshop Part 2. So today in this tutorial, we will be learning about few tools from the quick access area. Today we will be discussing about healing brush, spot healing brush, then normal brush, then clone, eraser, gradient, blur, sharpen, smudge, dodge, burn, sponge tool, which is available in the quick access toolbar. So let's start with the healing brush. So first of all, we will click on the healing brush option. Now multiple options are available on the healing brush option. So first of all, we will see like spot healing brush tool. So spot healing will just heal the particular spot area. Now let's say I want to fill the color of green, like the color which is available on the surface, and I want to remove this lamp. So I will just press Alt and I will select the particular color, and after that I will start applying the color on this particular lamp, and then after that we will see the effect. So now you can see the lamp is invisible, it is gone. So this is the basic advantage of spot healing tool. Next is healing brush tool. Healing brush tool is also having some similar kind of effect. Now let's say I have to heal this particular area with the green color. So now again I will select the green with pressing the Alt. Now I will start applying the brush on this lamp, and then after that we will see the effect. So we can see like whatever is available in that section, it will come accordingly. So like as this particular area was coming in the healing brush area, so that's why it is appearing over here. So this was the function of. I will show you one more option. Now let's say I have to create one more lamp over here. So I will just press Alt and I will select this lamp area, and after that I will start creating lamp over here. It will make the same duplicate of that particular lamp which is available in the right side of the image. So now we can see our another set of lamp is available. So this is the option which is available in the healing brush tool. So next is about patch tool. So once we will click on patch tool option, then we can make a particular patch area, and after that we can drag to the selected area wherever it is required. So once we will make the selection, then we can see like another set of duplicacy is done, another set of patch is available in that particular area. So this was the function of patch tool. So next we will see about brush tool. In the brush tool, we can apply any sort of color with the help of brush. So now let's say I want to apply some white, some dark color on this particular lamp. So I have selected the dark color over here. Now with the help of quick selection, I will just select this particular area. Now this area is selected. Now I am just going to click on brush tool, and after that I will apply brush in this particular section. So the benefit of using the quick selection is that it will help me to select that particular area. So now we can see what type of effect is available. Next we will discuss about pencil tool in the same brush tool option. So with the help of pencil we can draw anything, we can make any shape whichever is required. So this is just an example which you can practice to. This is just an example to understand about these particular tools which is available in the quick access toolbar. So next we will see about the clone tool. So now again I will do some kind of Alt Control Z. Okay, so now let's see about the clone stamp tool. What is the benefit of clone stamp tool? What is the function of clone stamp tool? So now let's say this two set of lamp is available and I want to apply the clone stamp tool. So now again I will press Alt and I will just click on this particular lamp, and I will just apply in the next to that particular area, empty area, and now let's see the effect. But here we can see in this clone stamp tool the color shade is multiplying with that color which is available. So that is what we can use the clone stamp tool for the like precise area, like very minute editing and all. And then after that we will be discussing about eraser tool. We have some set of eraser tool option. In the eraser tool we can just erase the image, whatever area we want to erase. So this is your direct eraser, and after that in eraser tool we have something called magic eraser tool. Now let's say I want to erase this particular green area. So I will just click once, and whatever the pixel is available, it will delete entire pixel in that particular image. So this is the function of magic eraser tool. Next is all about the gradient tool. So we'll understand about the gradient tool. Now let's say I want to change the color of this particular area. I will zoom it for you. I want to change the color for this particular area. So again, I will have a quick selection. I will select the entire area. Now let's say I want to change the color in this section. So now click on the gradient tool and just drag it accordingly. You can see the color is there. It will give me the direction. Okay, whatever color is required. Now let's say if I want to create some color over here, I will just select the area. Now I will just select the gradient. Now again I will apply the gradient color. It will be appearing over here accordingly as per our need. So next is all about blur tool, then sharpen tool and smudge tool. So this is very interesting tool which we are going to learn right now. So with the help of blur tool, we can blur the image. Now let's say I want to blur this particular lamp. So what we will do, we will just apply blur, click and just apply on this particular lamp. Now you can see this particular lamp is right now blurred completely. Now let's say if I want to apply some kind of sharpen to this edges. Now sharpen tool is used to give some kind of edges and all. So now let's say I want to give it more precise one. I will apply sharpen tool over here, and then after that we can see some fine edges is there. But now again guys, if I am just applying sharpen tool, then you can see like it can destroy the image. So that is what it is very important when we are applying the sharpen tool. Then we have to make sure that we have to apply minutely, because it can destroy the image also. This is a kind of destructing tool as well. Okay, so this is the effect of your sharpen tool. And next is all about smudge tool. So smudge tool will mix everything. Now you can see here the change. It is mixing the green and another set of white color which is available. It is a kind of color mixer also. Another set of option now we are going to learn, that is dodge, burn and smudge tool. So basically dodge tool will provide some kind of light. It will lighten the area. So now let's see, I want to apply some kind of lightning in this section. So I will just apply over here. You can see the light effect. So it will just apply the light effect over the images wherever it is required. According to the requirement, we can apply accordingly. And after that we have burn tool. So the function of burn tool is that it will darken that particular area. Now let's say I want to remove that all lights and all. I want to apply some kind of dark effect. So it will give some darker effect over there in that particular section wherever we will need. Now next is all about smudge tool. So basic effects of a smudge tool, that it will saturate or desaturate the area. So now let's say I want to saturate this area. So I will just click on this. So you can see the fineness in the image. So again, we have to use these particular tools according to the requirement. Okay. So next is about pen tool. You can create any set of image or any set of motif with the help of pen tool. Or let's say if you want to just select some particular area. Now let's say if you want to trace some area, then you can use your pen tool. Now let's say if you want to trace this particular lamp, then you can just draw over there, and after that you can make the shape of lamp accordingly. Okay, so this is the basic function of pen tool. So let's complete this particular. Pen tool is now, again, if you have patience, then it is like very wonderful tool to use, because too much of precise work is there. Now some error is over here. Okay, so whenever we are connecting the line, then we will make sure that our line is going in the particular direction. Next is all about our text tool. So we can add text anywhere. Now let's say I want to add text over here, love, on this particular wall. then I can just add the text. Added, done. I can move it accordingly. Even like in the text tool, if suppose I want to make some changes like change the color, then we can change the color from here, whatever color we need as per the requirement. Let's say I want to apply red color, then red color is applied over here. We can see the changes. And after that, now let's say if you want to give some kind of shape and all, then again you can select the text and you can give the effect from the warp text area. Let's say you want to give as a flag, then you can give the flag. You can also change the blend as per your need, and this is the effect of your text tool. Next we have something called shape. Rectangular shape is there, then rounded tool shape is there, ellipse tool is there, polygon tool is there, line and custom shape. Let's see about the custom shape. So when we will click on the custom shape, then some by default shapes are available in this particular software. We will just select any shape, and after that we will start applying the shape. So you can see the shape available here. Now let's take the shape of flying bird, and I can select the color from this particular section. Okay, so this is your all about shape tool. So thank you so much. Keep learning, keep watching, and if you have some doubt, you can play, you can pause the video, and after that you can learn it accordingly. Or let's say if you have any doubt, then you can just put your comment in this particular video so that I can help you out on the same. Thank you so much.